Alright, so the other day I did a video from The Chosen One where we looked at a woman named Kate. Now, I decided that I was going to do another video from The Chosen One because this issue doesn't get a lot of attention. You know, if you flip on the news, it's politics 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. You know, this stuff isn't really getting talked about. You know, it's become to a point where it's normalized. So the news doesn't really, bother to talk about it anymore. You know, they every now and again they'll pop it up and it's like, oh yeah, it's a problem, and then they'll go back to doing whatever the fuck ever. You know, it's not eye catching, it's not ratings grabbing, so they ignore it, which I think is pretty fucked up. So I thought I'd bring another video so we could highlight the issue so we could talk about it. So I wanted to bring to you today Penny from Southwest Detroit. And like last time, I'm going to turn off my microphone and I am going to let this individual do the talking as opposed to me cutting in every 5 seconds. But, I am legally obligated for this to fall under fair use for me to pause the video and talk every now and again. But I will do like last time, and I will keep that to a minimum.
All right, my name's Tom Reed, and I'm down here. What are we near? Clark? What is this? Livernois?
Livernois.
Yeah, Livernois and Fort I-75 Service Drive. And I just met this lady while I was getting ready to get on the expressway. What's your name?
My name's Penny.
Penny. And Penny, where are you from?
I'm from Ecorse, Michigan.
And you're down here at, what time is it? 10 o'clock. And what are you doing down here usually?
I'm trying to make some money. I usually hold a sign saying I'm homeless, which I am. Or I usually work 4th Street as a hooker. I've been down here about 2 years. My friend brought me down here. I started doing drugs when I was about 19. I'm on heroin and crack. I just went to rehab about 2 months ago. I don't have insurance, so they didn't let me stay.
Oh my god. Okay. If this person ever sees my channel, don't be fucking doing your interviews next to the freeway. We can't hear anything.
Now, a typical day for you is you would get out here when?
Sometimes I don't even sleep.
Really? But what time would you start working?
About 6 o'clock in the morning.
And who would your typical customer be?
Well, first I'd hold the sign, and then, the day goes by, someone will pull up and ask me, do I want to do a date? I usually don't do them with black guys because they're pretty much the ones that rape you and hurt you the most out here.
Okay.
Either I say yes or no, do the date so I can get off sick. I do heroin, and of course, if you don't have it, you get really, really sick.
Yeah, now, on these dates, or single, you don't know?
A lot of them are married.
Do you have regulars?
Yes, I have regulars.
Do you ever get hotel rooms?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And would you consider it dangerous?
Yes.
And when you were a teenage girl, are you a high school graduate?
No.
What was your home life like growing up?
Well, my dad and my 2-year-old brother died when I was 6 in a house fire. My mom left me when I was about 14 or 15, and my sister took care of me, my sister and brother.
And that was in Ecorse?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you first start fooling around with nicotine, alcohol, or drugs?
When I was probably about 16.
16. And what did you start out with?
Started smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes.
Then went to cocaine. Or then went to weed, then went to cocaine, then went to using crack, then pills, and then heroin.
Okay. Now, how hard is it for you to get heroin?
It's not hard at all.
How about
right next to us.
How about crack?
Not hard at all, right next to us.
Okay, so no problem. And what does heroin cost you?
$10 for a pack.
$10 per pack. And what do? Shoot it up?
Yes.
And how long's that last?
Oh, not that long. Maybe 10 minutes to an hour. Depends how good it is.
And when it's really good, what's it seem like?
You're nodding. You're high.
Do you get new needles?
Yes. There's a truck that comes every Friday that gives you new needles, condoms, gives you HIV tests.
Okay. And on the crack, how's that high?
It lasts just 2 minutes.
Is different than heroin?
A lot different. Crack keeps you up, heroin keeps you down.
Okay. And where do you sleep at when you're down here?
Underneath the bridge.
Underneath the bridge. And are you scared, or are you just too high to be scared?
No, I'm scared all the time.
Scared all the time. And you said you just got out of rehab. Who paid for that?
I had some insurance. My mom had some insurance for me, but it ran out.
And did you find any success there at all?
I would like to go back. I would like to. I liked it a lot. I cried actually when they kicked me out. I'm just waiting to see if I can get some insurance so I can go back, to be honest with you.
Yeah, have you had any sexually transmitted diseases as a part of this?
No, I actually had hepatitis C.
Hepatitis C. And you think that's from sharing needles?
It's from shooting up, yes.
Shooting up, huh?
Yes.
So, you're around here, you're working a typical day. Is it just like, I mean, I'll be honest, is it like my life sucks, or you'd like to change it if you could?
It's
Or
my life sucks. And I would like to change it if I could.
Do you think it's too late to change it?
No.
You don't?
No.
And now, from time to time, I've done interviews like this with other people around here, and a lot of times people will get a hold of me a few months later and say, hey, is there any way I could get a hold of that girl? And to tell you the truth, the couple that I met, do you know Tassie that works here?
Oh yes, I know Tassie.
But she's too out of it generally to answer any questions. And there was a Wendy that worked down here. Do you know her?
Yes, I know Wendy.
Is Wendy still working?
Yes, she still works.
I never see her anymore.
Oh, she works. She's married, so, you know, she doesn't come out all the time.
Okay. So, will you be down around here if somebody gets a hold of me? Because people sometimes want to help.
Yeah. Yes, I'm usually over there in the corner by that bridge.
By that bridge.
I sleep underneath it.
Okay. And do you hold anybody else responsible for getting you into this, or not really?
No, just myself.
Just yourself. Where do you eat? Just wherever you can get?
Yeah, whatever I can get. Sometimes people bring us food.
They do. Would you say people, by and large, are nice to you or not nice to you?
Not nice.
How do the cops treat you?
They treat us okay.
Do they harass you, or are they decent?
They're decent.
Have you ever had cops give you money for food?
No.
Have you ever been arrested by them for prostitution?
Yes, I've had them give me sandwiches to eat.
Oh, that's nice of them. Do you think they try to enforce prostitution around here, or not really?
I think that they want to get us off the streets, but they can't because we keep coming back and there's too many of us.
Have you noticed an improvement down around the southwest section of Detroit?
Yes, I have.
Good or bad?
A good one.
A good one, huh? Any words to the wise with regard to young women that would see this video, and what you would suggest they do differently than you did?
I just say stay with your family. Don't use, if someone's trying to get you to use, please walk away, because this lifestyle is not for anybody. And just try to stick with your family and try to do right.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Have you ever had one?
Yes.
Have you had one lately?
No.
Is it just because of your lifestyle?
Yes.
Just pretty tough to work a relationship, huh?
Yes.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Here's some money to go get something to eat. It was great talking to you.
Thank you very much. What is your name?
Tom.
Tom, nice to meet you.
All right,
Tom.
now you too. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You know, like I said in the last video, you know, I couldn't live like this. This is no way to live. And you can tell, unlike that other woman, you know, she ain't interested in none of this shit, but she fucking trapped. I mean, they all trapped in one form or another to this place. You know, it's some fucking drugs that hold them there. But, you know, unlike the woman that we saw last time, where she said she keeps coming back because she missed the place, you know, this person doesn't look like she misses this. She looks like if she could get the fuck away from this shit, she would. You know, she was sitting there talking earlier about how, you know, she was crying when they kicked her out of rehab. I think it sucks that she ended up getting kicked out of rehab. I think the reason why she was crying was because she knew she was gonna fucking fall back into this shit, and that was the only barrier that was, you know, keeping her from falling back into that shit. Because, old habits die hard. But again, I couldn't live like this. But I thought it was important that I bring you another video of it because this issue doesn't get a lot of attention. Period. If it's not eye catching or the latest news headline about what politician said what, it doesn't get any attention. The news cycle is completely eat up by politics now. None of this gets any attention. Period. So I thought I'd bring that attention to it. So I will see you people tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a very, very wonderful day.